So my name is Brucella Moyle, and I'm a Zimbabwean American singer-songwriter based in Atlanta, Georgia, and Denver, Colorado. I've been singing my whole life and writing songs my whole life, so I'm very grateful to be able to do what I do. People who are in my line of inspiration really tend to be women that are very hardworking, huge powerhouses in entertainment, especially in music. Women like Madonna or Cher, J-Lo, obviously Beyonce, just, women that have their own hardworking empire and they do what they can for other people, with the resources that they have. To me, that's incredibly inspiring and exciting. So those are the type of women whose advice I tend to learn from, just watching their interviews and stuff like that. So yeah, those kind of women tend to be my inspirations. So my favorite part about this line of work, working in the music industry, is the initial creation. Anything that has to do with coming up with new artwork is like therapy to me, coming up with new dance moves, new lyrics, finding beats, coming up with outfits. That is my favorite part. That releases dopamine for me, and that's the part I always look forward to, is the beginning of a new project. And my least favorite part would probably be everyone getting caught up in the hype, everyone getting caught up in someone's celebrity and not focused enough on their actual talent, their artwork, the part that makes you happy. So I just try to make sure that anything I see on social media or somebody's Wikipedia page or anything doesn't affect how I feel about a certain song, or a certain vibe that someone's album has, because I just like to appreciate music as it is. Okay, so I love this question of if I could be a fruit, because I love fruits and I definitely love berries. All types of berries tend to be my favorite fruits. So I'm kind of torn between maybe strawberry or blackberry, because blackberries are so sweet and I love the looks of strawberries more. So it depends on if I'm going for aesthetic or flavor. I guess it's all about what's on the inside and what's on the outside, but definitely I would be in the berries family, because berries are my thing. So if I were not a singer or a songwriter and I wasn't working in music at all, I would definitely still work in some kind of art or, creative endeavor. I mean, I love food. So it's not far-fetched for me to like, open up a restaurant one day, just, put a menu together, or, start a clothing store, or even get into acting, because I feel like I would always need some kind of outlet and I would always have a drive to make money off of that creative outlet. I just have a knack for wanting to entertain. So anything that would have to do with entertainment or the arts, or anything that's just fun in life, I think that would be my line of work and aspirations for sure. And who knows? I still might mess around and open up a restaurant one day. Who knows? So, but that would definitely be my line of work if I was not into music. So when it comes to being better as a musician, I definitely think that I will always have room for improvement no matter where in my career that I am, because, music is very subjective and people's performance skills are also very subjective. People can go to the same concerts and have different reviews, and obviously listen to the same song and have different reviews. So everyone would definitely say that there's room for improvement for any musician, and I just can't wait to keep growing and getting better and better, to a place where I'm more satisfied with myself and my results, because that happiness that's within you from the work that you do, that pride that you take in your work, that's what's most important, and that's what makes creators feel good and feel like they have some purpose when they do work that they can be proud about and they can't wait to release and to show people. My favorite way to unwind after a long day is definitely going for a walk, making myself a drink at home, watching cartoons. I mean, I'm very simplistic that way. I just like a nice, quiet evening. I think I was just explaining to a friend the other day that the most perfect Friday night for me is, cooking some salmon with some vegetables, having like a lot of wine, and just watching Bob's Burgers or some cartoon. Just quietly vibing to myself and, just no distractions, no disruptions, and just unwinding that way. So that's my thing. I love to collaborate with other artists. I love to search for other artists and listen to whose music I vibe with really well because I'm the type of person that tends to play songs on repeat over and over and over. So, when I exhaust myself, it's always time to search for new music, new artists. So I'm always scrolling through Spotify or YouTube or even Instagram. And whenever I get excited about someone, I usually reach out to them. I've had plenty of people reach out to me for a collaboration. And the process is really easy because I tend not to discriminate. I just listen to the track and put in my 2 cents, and I get in the studio, or I have the feature from one of my songs get in the studio. And, sometimes we work together, but most times I just trust people and their artistry for them to just say whatever they want to say, sing it however they want to sing it, because I love getting into someone's mind to see how creative they can get and pulling whatever they can out of them, instead of me being controlling or someone else being controlling. It's just an easygoing, easy flow collaboration process. So yeah, it's really simple. So, when it comes to my favorite performance venues, I tend to favor, obviously the bigger the stage, the better, because I like to dance around and I've performed on very, very small stages. But I do appreciate the space on a big stage to walk around and connect with, different people in different areas of the audience. So, a lot of the places that I performed in were mostly in Denver because that's where I started doing music. So, I always judge like who I think has better sound systems, more space for stages, how comfortable is the audience, how close is the bar to everything. So I tend to look at that kind of logistics, when I'm looking at venues to perform in. But yeah, for me, obviously, the bigger the venue, the better, the more fun it is. So yeah, those tend to be my favorite venues. So, in order for all of you guys to keep in touch with me, you can follow me on Instagram or Twitter for at Brucella Music. That's BRUCELLA Music, or on Facebook, official Brucella. And just keep in touch with me through those social networks. And then you can also check out my website, brucellamusic.com. And I'll see you guys there.